Hello guys, it's RazorWheels2, and today I am doing a Troll Invasion attack guide. In this guide, it will include the recommended stats, the recommended armor, the inventory, the supply table, the monsters you will be fighting, and the rewards at the end. Let's start with the description of Troll Invasion. Troll Invasion is where trolls are getting ready to attack Berthup, and you are sent onto the front lines to be the person to stop them. You can do this once per month and get your reward. Otherwise, you can just do practice. For recommended stats, these are my minimum requirements. You may last differently than I would, but these are mine. Minimum would be 600 life points, 60 attack, 75 strength, 40 defense, and 43 prayer for protect from melee. Recommended armor would it could vary. There's tons of armor on Runescape, but with the 40 defense being the minimum, it would be rune armor. That you do take a lot of damage. I've tested it with rune armor. You do take a lot of damage. If you're a higher level, you can wear burrows or bandos. Dragon armor, those work much better with more defense, meaning you have less life taken out of you. Let's see. Inventory should include at least one attacking familiar. It could be any as long as it can do some damage on the monsters. It is multi-combat in the arena. I do not recommend healing familiars because they seem to dissipate in the middle of the arena, along with storage familiars like the Terror Bird. They just seem to disappear in the arena, and all of a sudden they're not there, and if you have a storage familiar, all your food is dropped on the ground. Also, I recommend some range armor against the mages and the summoner. Let's see, what else? Your special attack weapon. That could be anywhere from claws to DDS. No crossy because it is multi-combat. I also recommend monkfish as your food in your inventory. If you have lower HP, I would recommend something that would heal more, maybe shark or rocktail. That's once again lower defense, low hit points, and you might not need any food if you are a higher level. There is a supply table in the arena, which brings me to the supply table describing it. The supply table is, let's see, what is it? It's on the northern edge when you come into the arena. It's a vial sitting on the table. It mainly just heals you up to around 600 hit points, or it could be full hit points. It's a lot. And it also heals you about 250 prayer points. Note that it also does restore your stats down to whatever your main level is. So if you are using a potion and you boost your stat up to, let's say, 90 and your normal level is 70, it will drop back down to 70. It does not leave it there. Alright guys, and now for the monsters. We will start with the mountain troll. He's the basic guy. His level goes up with the more waves that you do. But he starts out around level 40, and his combat level can up to around level 60. Next is the troll ranger. Obviously he is a ranger as indicated in his name. He just throws rocks at you, and he does seem to have a special attack where he bends down into the ground and picks up a rock and twirls it and throws it in midair. It's basically just gravity takes over, and it does like 400 damage to you. Protection prayers cannot help you against this, The only way to get away from this is running away from the position that you are standing in when he throws it. Um, so if you're attacking him and he throws it, just run 4 or 5 squares away, and then when the rock lands, go back in to attack him. Next would be the poorly cooked carambuan. I can't say that. He is he wanders around the arena. He is not aggressive, so you do have to go chase him if he just, he's wandering around the arena. He does cough or whatever his sickness makes your character cough, and your stats will lower by 2 to 4. Obviously, just go back to the supply table once you've killed him and restore your stats to what they were before. Next is the Troll General. He is basically the strongest meleeer besides Cliff at the end. He can do, I'd say, up to 400 damage, and he did that to me when at maxed armor. I do recommend playing Protect from Melee, which is 43 prayer, if you guys don't already know. Next is the Wizard. This is obviously a wizard, and it can teleport you around the arena towards any of the monsters, and it also fires a earth attack to you. And what else? It pops up some vines on the ground, which can do 10 to 40 damage per second if you're standing on them. So just run away from the vines and then attack whatever monster you're attacking. Dynamite. This is the troll that attempts to blow up your supply table. He comes in at wave 14, and then from then on you just gotta watch out for him. He is a suicide bomber, basically said, destroys your supply table, and one click on him, and as long as you attack him and then run away, he will explode without hurting your supply table. If you are standing right next to him when he does explode, you will take 473 damage. I may be wrong. But just recommended kill him first so you can still keep your supply table. Next is the Troll Father. Troll Father attacks with range attacks, and when fighting him, he will summon 3 runts, and that will run around and attack you with melee. The runts are fairly easy. They're level 40, 60, something like that, and they do get healed by the Troll Father, so you gotta kill him first. But the Troll Father can only heal the troll runs, not anybody else in the arena. So just be aware of that. The Summoner. The Summoner is basically a wizard. He can fire the basic magic attack, and he can summon either a bunyip or a granite lobster. The bunyip will heal him, and the granite lobster will run and attack you. He does not do vines like the normal wizard does. And finally, lastly, is Cliff. He appears by himself on wave 20 of the easy waves, and he has 3 attack types: the melee, range, and magic. If you're close enough, I recommend attacking him with melee and praying melee at the same time, because you're standing right next to him, and that is his strongest attack. So you can easily deflect that with your prayer. When you do that, his main attack then will be his mage, which could hurt you, but it rarely does 100 damage, if that. If your supply table is gone, save your prayer for this guy, because he can do some damage. He can wipe out a full inventory of food. I will place the rewards in the description, just to the lack of timing for my video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.